On today's video, is Xavier Worthy and Jaylen Royals ever going to get to play? And what's going on with Jawaan Taylor and all these penalties? Can that be fixed? Plus, is Mecole Hardman coming back to the Chiefs? We're talking about all that and more, so stick around.
Welcome back to All Chiefed Up. Hit that like button if you enjoy the content and subscribe if you haven't already.
You're listening to All Chiefed Up.
So following the Chiefs' Week 3 victory over the New York Giants on Sunday Night Football, head coach Andy Reid addressed why wide receivers Xavier Worthy and Jaylen Royals didn't play despite optimism earlier in the week. Worthy, sidelined since a Week 1 torn labrum and shoulder dislocation, practiced fully twice but was ruled out Saturday. Reid explained that Worthy's shoulder just wasn't right, despite his determination to be out there. He practiced hard, but between Xavier, the doctors, and us, we decided it was best he didn't play, said Andy Reid. With the Chiefs being 0-2, risking re-injury against a non-conference opponent just wasn't worth it. Rookie Jaylen Royals, a 2025 fourth-round pick, was active but didn't see the field at all. Despite 2 full practices, Reid kept Royals as an emergency option only. Jaylen's a rookie, back from injury, and this was his first week suiting up, said Reid. We had him ready if we needed him, but we're easing him in. The Chiefs prioritize setting players up for success, and Royals' debut may come in Week 4 at home versus the Ravens. Reid's cautious approach reflects a balance between immediate needs and long-term player health, especially with a critical season stretch ahead. Around the time of this video released today, we should be hearing from the Chiefs on the Chiefs' first practice of the week and have a bit of a glimpse into Worthy and Royals going into this Ravens matchup. So is Worthy going to play, and will Royals ever see the field?
I would say we're all going to have to practice a little patience with the return of Xavier Worthy. It kind of just looks like if he feels like he's ready to go and the doctors okay it, then he'll get the green light and we can get him back. We'll just see how long it takes before he's ready to get on the field. And with Jaylen Royals, him being a rookie, Andy Reid's going to proceed with caution. He already said so, but I do kind of feel like we're at least going to see him out on the field in some capacity this weekend against the Ravens.
Yeah, I think we finally see Jaylen Royals this week versus the Ravens. It may not be nothing special, but I would say maybe 2, 3, 4 snaps, somewhere in that range. I wouldn't go crazy with it unless there's another injury. God forbid Xavier Worthy comes back, re-injures something. We've talked about this. With him having that torn labrum and everyone knowing about it, the Ravens are a team that's pretty desperate right now. They could totally start taking shots at that shoulder, and we're going to have to do something about it. But it will be nice to have Worthy back on the field. He's far more important right now than Jaylen Royals. The last 2 games he played with Mahomes, being the AFC Championship, the Super Bowl, Mahomes had a 156.8 QB rating and a 158.3 QB rating in the Super Bowl, throwing to Xavier Worthy. So he is a big-time target for Mahomes, and he only got 3 plays with him this year, so it's going to be nice to have him back out there.
Fan favorite, Chiefs right tackle Jawaan Taylor has become one of the most penalized people in the NFL this season, racking up all kinds of penalties. This dude has become a nuisance to you, to us, to the entire freaking fan base. Jawaan has been flagged 7 times and given 6 penalties, which ties him with Chicago Bears offensive lineman Darnell Wright for the league lead. These penalties echo issues from 2023 and 2024, often result from early jumps or grappling defenders disrupting offensive flow. Head coach Andy Reid emphasized discipline, stating, "Jawaan's talented, but mental errors need fixing." Despite this, Taylor does seem to excel in pass protection against the Baltimore Ravens. In 2024, he allowed just 2 pressures, 1 hurry, 1 hit against that team. And in the 2023 AFC Championship, he gave up 3 pressures, 2 hurries, 1 hit. Notably, Taylor hasn't allowed a single sack against Baltimore since joining Kansas City, and only 1 sack in his entire 6-year career versus the Ravens. So the million-dollar question is how big is the leash the coaching staff has on Jawaan Taylor, and how much more are they going to let slide?
Look, you're pissed. I know you are. I am. Jawaan Taylor has been a problem this year. He's amassed 42 penalties since putting on a Chiefs uniform. That is absolutely crazy. Just in the Giants game this past week, he had 2 drive-killing penalties back-to-back. He also got sit on his ass by Kayvon Thibodeau late in the game and almost got Patrick Mahomes lit up. Look, I'm tired of Jawaan Taylor, to be honest. I think we need to see Jalen Moore get some snaps at right tackle here. If for anything else, Jawaan Taylor needs a wake-up call. He needs to know that the team's done with his BS and we're tired of it. If you can't keep your head on straight, if you can't stop holding, if you can't line up correctly, and if you can't stop moving before the ball's snapped, then you need to be on the bench watching somebody else take your snaps.
So yesterday we chapped Charles Omenahue's ass. So today I'm just going to say that Jawaan Taylor's pretty good. And let's move on.
Sorry, Jawaan. Chiefs Kingdom, please allow us to take this time to tell you about BRUNT Workwear, because BRUNT is offering up some insane apparel and some of the sickest boots we've ever seen. They've totally changed the game for workers across America and right here at the heart of it all in Kansas City. We were sent these boots to try out and we were very skeptical. We don't need steel-toed boots to talk about Chiefs football. Well, that is unless Isaiah Pacheco is clomping around, and in that case, we're gonna need a backup pair or two. These boots are the Marin boots, and right out of the box, we were blown away. The presentation was impeccable. These boots are super nice. Such amazing quality and build to these. BRUNT guarantees there's no long, painful break-in period like other brands for these boots, and I can say with 100% confidence, I did wear these around all day long with absolutely zero problems. BRUNT builds tough, reliable gear that doesn't sacrifice comfort, quality, or style. Whether you're gonna need waterproof, safety toe, or soft toe styles, they've got plenty of options for any job site. And look, it's not just boots. They've got heavy duty pants, jackets, hats, and even just tees to wear around, and much, much more to keep you protected and productive. Plus, the best part about all of this is that BRUNT stands behind their products. You wear them, and if they're not right for you, send them right back to them. There's not gonna be any questions asked. So right now, for a limited time, get $10 off at BRUNT with code ACU at checkout. Head to bruntworkerwear.com/ACU, use code ACU, and gear up for all your working needs. After you order, tell them you heard about it here at All Chiefed Up. We're going to be sending a pair of these out to the Chiefs this week as well, because it's time for them to go to work too and get that win. So yesterday, the Green Bay Packers released our good friend, wide receiver Mecole Hardman from their practice squad, per Matt Schneidman of The Athletic.
Schneidman.
Oh, Schneidster. Hardman, a 2019 second-round draft blunder by Brett Veach, opted to remain with Green Bay's practice squad after being cut from the 53-man roster at the end of training camp. However, the speedy wideout was not elevated to the active roster for any of the first 3 games of the 2025 season. Surprise, surprise. Now a free agent, the 27-year-old Hardman will seek opportunities with teams needing depth at wide receiver. Known for his 4.33 second 40-yard dash and his playmaking ability, Hardman could attract interest from clubs looking to bolster their receiving core or their special teams. Steve, is there any chance he ends up back with the Chiefs? And is there any need for him over here?
For the love of God and all that is holy, no. But seriously, no. There's no reason to have Mecole Hardman. We've tried that, not once, but twice. We're not doing it a third time. It's time to say bye-bye to Mecole. Let him go be on everyone else's practice squad. Mike, we have Xavier Worthy coming back. We've got Jaylen Royals, who's about to get started. And we're only a few weeks out from having Rashee Rice back. No reason to put Mecole Hardman in here, muddy the waters, and maybe even actually give him some snaps. Yeah, I'm just not down for it. I think we need to just let sleeping dogs lie. Let's move on.
Can I just play devil's advocate here for a second?
Please, God, no.
Look, hear me out. What if Xavier Worthy comes back but he re-injures himself? What if Jaylen Royals' crazy case of knee tendonitis turns into knee crazy tendonitis? We may need him.
Need him. No pun intended. We don't need him. We don't need Mecole Hardman. He sucks.
We don't need Mecole Hardman. End of the video. If you guys like to hit subscribe.
But in all seriousness, thanks for watching the video. We truly appreciate you guys. Also, hit that like button, and they have this new thing called Hype. Hype that shit up, baby. Hit that button.
Yeah, crazy horny.
We already have Charles Omenahue, Mecole Hardman, and now Jawaan Taylor hitting that dislike button every day. So help your boys out. Also, subscribe and share this video with a friend, and we'll catch you next time. Go Chiefs.